The point of two people coming together to build something if one side comes with nothing or you're not aware of what that side comes with?
That's literally how men date all the time.
Y'all are different.
Yeah, women don't provide much other than non-materialistic things.
Like what?
Companionship, support. That's what y'all say, right? Emotional support, companionship, like those things. And it's like, okay, those are not quantifiable items. I make 150.
Because you should be able to like pick them out like you do this.
But
this.
I'm literally just saying the exact situation that you just said. That's what men do. It's literally what men do. And for women, it's no. But why would I be dealing with somebody that can't do certain things for me? But men do that all the time.
So who's the more logical, men or women? What's the
Okay, obviously that very last part was just her wanting to win because this was not about who's more, at least I don't think it was about who's more logical because I don't know, I haven't seen the whole clip, just seen that part. But you can see as she originally stated, you can't. What's the point of two people coming together to build something? Which I'm sick and tired of this build word. I just listened to Dee Dee's panel and it was just on and on and on and on and on and on and getting nowhere. Which I really, like the chick said in the comment section of this. This is getting tiring because literally it's the same shit over and over again, and it's just at the point where you just don't even want to hear the panels anymore. But she said that, and then when dude said, "Well, guys do it all the time." Women bring, he said non-materialistic, but I think he meant non-tangible or intangibles, because when you think materialistic are like jewelry, phones, shoes, shit like that. So I think he meant non-tangibles. And then what gives his point credibility is she said, "Oh, so you can just pick it out like this, and this." Remember, her words were, if you can't, either they don't bring anything or you can't see or really tell what it is they bring. So when you say you bring support, I don't know how the fuck to measure that. I can feel it when I need it. I can feel it, but I don't know how to measure that. And then again, you can always, what have y'all been doing these last forever? You can always pin that off to, if you don't do your job, it's because I just suck at mine. So when you have that as a measure, with a measure what you're supposed to give or what you do give, it's exactly what she said, which is, how do you build with somebody you don't really know what they bring? You can't really count on it. You just don't understand. It's just, if they give it to you, cool. If they don't, it's your fault. Like, where do you go with that? And the only reason that in the comment section they a lot of women alluded to men's purpose or what men are supposed to do, and the reason I don't go with any of that is because just old girl who just went viral, Ebony, I forget her last name, but a lot of women talk like her, which is either bring what I bring financially or better. So you want someone to mirror you. You want someone to be just like you. So I don't do the whole what men and women are supposed to do it. Again, and I'm gonna say this every time we have a video like this. If you want to claim to be like the old ways or traditional or any of that, you need to do what they did and stay with your parents until your quote unquote provider comes and get you. That's what you need to do. Other than that, do not say you're traditional or refer to old ways of doing things. I don't respect that at all, because it's a cop out. What else? One more time so I can see.
If one side comes with nothing or you're not aware of what that side comes with.
That's literally how men date all the time.
Y'all are different.
Yeah, women don't provide.
And you see how she said hit him with the y'all are different. See, when old boy was doing the women are different, it was like, oh, that's terrible. But yet, I've seen women also go, oh, but we're different. So why would we bring the same thing? But we're different. But we're different. But we're different. But that has some points in his last comment section. So let's get to some of them. They penned a statement that says relationship require polarity, meaning not the same thing, basically. Like, they bring something different, you bring something different, so on and so forth. A man expecting a woman to bring the same things as him is crazy, and a woman expecting a man to bring the same things as her is insane too. If y'all have the same things, then nobody needs the other. Needing isn't depending, it's complementing. This is why all relationships fail, because everyone is a roommate. Now, other than that last sentence, she's on a ball. Again, if literally you, because you want luxury and lifestyle and all of that, you just kind of want us to have this weird, like I said a few videos ago, you want everybody to stretch themselves thin. Because I'm single and I live on my own. I've lived on my own for all but 3 months of the, I believe, 12 years I've lived on my own. And you wear yourself thin. It's to the point to where now I pretty much lean solely on routine. Like, that's what I do, right? Because I need it to be as simple as possible. I need it to be able to dig out some time. So at the end of the day, that's my thing. If I ain't going to hoop, I'm getting something to eat. I'm going to the crib, because it's the getting up in the morning. Maybe you can go to the gym. Maybe you got the energy to go to the gym. Going to work, running errands after work, cleaning the house. Like, every day for every other day, I got a sink full of dishes to wash, and never mind the laundry, never mind things that need to be, the maintenance on shit, like just change the doorknob, just a bunch of just shit that you just keep doing and having to. It gets tiring. You wear yourself thin. So for you, because you don't want a basic bitch life, I guess, you require that. You need a certain amount of money that requires the two people to work. So now they both get worn thin. There is no polarity in that. So you really gotta start asking yourself: does either side want that? As a guy, from what I hear, I say women don't, because that's exactly what I just said. I'm off the top of the head. My bad. I'm not reading all y'all know by now. I'm not reading all those replies. I think y'all know by now. And I'm just gonna read the first couple sentences, because she said the same thing that I have been thinking for a while, which is, here, these gender war conversations are so draining and unproductive. Shaking my head. They are. Because you got people, like I said, on Dee Dee's channel tonight, a lady named Bumblebee, who didn't show her face, which I don't like people that show up to panels and don't show their face. She was just running a fucking muck. Just the typical black men don't build. They kill black women. They beat black women. They just the whole nine. And he's just like, sure. Sure. We don't build shit. We beat the hell out of women, and that's the deal. That's what it is. It gets tiring. Where do you go with that? Where do you go? What is there to do with that? Okay, are y'all or are we men more because we understand that we need y'all for a bigger purpose, so we let y'all think that y'all bring more value than y'all actually do? What? Okay, moving on. They say an independent woman is too masculine and independent, but a woman who wants the man to provide is bringing nothing to the table. They hate single mothers, even if the man left. They say she should have chose better, but a single woman living her best life without kids can't be happy, and she can't get a man because she's masculine and can't commit. Okay, ladies, let's break all of this down. From your point of view, I'm going to just spare grace and say I could probably understand why you think all of that conflicts with each other. Because I heard of the comedian chick, I think her name was like D Rose or some shit. She said the same thing, and it's like, I don't know why that, but I see the slot, so I'll try to break it down and assume that it's a genuine question or a statement. This point is a statement, but I'll answer this if it was a question. Okay. When it comes to the, let's go. Where's one at a time? An independent woman is still okay. So the independent woman. We all know the prototype, the archetype of a quote unquote independent woman, right? Actually, any woman who has a job on her own is technically defaultly an independent woman. But we're talking about a that is her identity. That is her purpose. That's what we're referring to. The independent woman who's like, yeah, I got a job. Fuck you. Yeah. And my check probably bigger than yours, nigga. Yeah, like that. Now obviously I'm just being an ass with the voice, but you get the point. Like she lives in that. She bathes in that. Like she takes bubble baths with wine and goes, yeah, and I bought this shit myself. Yeah. Like that's who I'm referring to. And it's like, my God, where do you go with the person like that? That's the chick that'll tell you, I don't need you. I can do anything I want without you. My life is complete without you. I want you. You sure? You sure? Because you don't sound like it. Like that's who we're talking about. It's like, where you go with that if she's always in the back of her mind telling herself she don't need you. But it's a weird relationship to have. But a woman who wants somebody to provide is bringing nothing to the table. Okay. He may have structured it to sound like that, but men generally don't say you don't bring anything to the table. First of all, the bring to the something to the table talk is internet talk. That's not something prior to that being a topic on YouTube. That was not being said on dates. It wasn't. It's probably being said now by people who just utter shit that they hear online, but that was not something that was typically said on dates. The only reason that came up at all is because the way y'all addressed saying the type of man y'all want is almost as literally when y'all write shit down, it's like, not only does it seem like y'all want to do who's in the top 10%, no matter who you are, it's also like sometimes it looks like 2 or 3 dudes combined. Like I said before, there's a comedian who has a clip that if I can find it, I'll do some editing that I never do and put it in here. But he almost made it into like a song when he was on the radio. So he was like, man, chicks want a fairy tale type nigga, the long dick, got a boat, write poetry, got a weekend house, and it was just like, it's literally like 5-6 dudes, and one is like, who is this guy? Who is this guy, and why the hell would he want anyone? Y'all be describing dudes that if you ask him what a hoe's at, he say in his way, because he trying to get to some shit. Like, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? Who is he? Never met this guy. But that's where what you bring to the table comes from. And again, men have no issue with providing, but the problem is when you say if it's providing isn't luxury, it's not good enough. It's like, I know we live in America, but that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Because what luxury, what mandated luxury can we demand from you? What mandated luxury can we demand from you? Can we say, if a dude make, let's say $250,000. Let's say make $250,000. Got a nice big house, nice neighborhood, nice yard, nice school, all that. Can he demand gourmet meals every night? Can he demand a well-prepped, packed lunch every fucking day for work? Can he demand a nice, just well put together breakfast, hot or cold, does not matter? Can he demand fluffed, folded, ironed, all that? Can he literally demand shit that will put you to work day in and day out? Or are y'all gonna be like this? A couple chicks that I've actually seen saying, well, a kept woman is not someone who has to wash dishes. Like, what luxury demand can he have every fucking day? They hate single mothers even if the man left. hate is a strong word, but I'll allow it, I guess. The the reason we hate single mothers, I'm not using that word because you put that, I'm taking that shit back. No, stop it. The reason we say don't do it, or we recommend that dudes don't do it, unless they, I guess, I listen. I always say, if you really take that risk, but if I was to recommend, I would say don't do it. And the reason is being, obviously, there are more risks to it than if you would just get someone without children, right? So let's say, like here in Michigan, um, me and Raleigh did a video. We did a one-on-one back in his earlier days. He deleted it, but there were guys who had paternity fraud put on them, even when the chick one dude never had sex with the chick. She just put his name down. He had to go through like legal shit to like get off of it, get off of child support, and that's again one more extreme size. But even if you like, and oh, okay, now I know why I brought that up. Even like in that same video, Fox 2 News video, one guy, I believe he wasn't the father, but he like dated a chick or like lived with her, married, something like that. He was responsible because they quote unquote best interest of the child. And it's like, for some reason, best interest of the child is never like taken away from both the parents. Like we all know that there are people who got kids who shouldn't. But that's just one of those like weird, it's a lot of shit that goes with it. If you build a bond with a kid and then she just bounces, then she just bounces. Nothing. You just gotta say, you just gotta chalk it up and say, well, I enjoy the time that we had, and now the kid who I raised as my own for like 10 years is just gone. You gotta eat that and just walk away. In a lot of cases, because I dated a chick for 4 years who had a son, you are expected to help out when shit goes wrong. But if you want to, use some authority and discipline in a way that she doesn't like, and I'm not talking about slamming the kid on the floor, which I've seen some pretty fucked up shit, and it's like, but that's the case where I would say, why the fuck would you date that guy? Because the guy I'm talking about literally has a recorded history with the law. But just simply discipline in a way that she doesn't like. Example. So I think her son was like three or four at the time. And we were at this buffet place. And he just started acting like an asshole for no reason. Just an ass. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Now, my discipline was straight up, oh, he gets water and rice the whole time. No fun shit. No lemonade. No French fries and no. Water and rice. Oh no, he should be able to enjoy it while we're here. Just worry about it late. Like you don't have like that shit gets annoying. Annoying as fuck. And then if the fathers wants, like if he wasn't in the child's life at one point, but now wants to be, can you really stand in between that, a man and his kid? There's a lot of shit that comes with that just because y'all are willing to put up with it because it's y'all kid, doesn't mean that it's going to be like this good positive thing and experience for him. So again, I would never say absolutely not. I would say determine if that's something you can deal with. But that's a lot of that's a lot to deal with, and I would recommend that you don't. Should have chose better. That's actually a thing. That's actually a thing. Y'all like, for example, on the whole chose better thing, I am seeing a lot of women. Well, not a lot, but I've seen quite a few videos, threads, the whole nine about women, and it's not just blacks, not just all racist women saying, just making fun of nice guys, like talking shit. But then it's like, you can't do that and then also say, y'all beat us and kill us. And we was like, whoa. You know that nice guy that you made fun of? Go fuck him, have a baby with him. All he want to do is like love you and cuddle you too damn hard. Go be with that guy. Oh, I can't be with that guy. Actually, the nice guys are the ones that kill you. What? So the nice guys are the ones out here getting all the pussy and whooping your ass after? Like, you full of shit. You are full of shit when you do that. Like, and that's the whole. Like, come on, man. So don't use the whole abusive argument. And I know this is kind of sidetracking a little bit. Don't use the abusive argument if you don't do nice guys on a simple fact of like nice guys. And lastly, this one chick had blocked me on Instagram because I had asked her why about a reel that she uploaded, a story that she uploaded, and she said the guy had a bad pickup line, like it was corny and lame, and that's why she like rejected him. I'm like, how bored are y'all? Like a bad pickup line is like that's the whole cause for not getting to know him? Really? Miss me with the men are like abusive and shit because you can't give too much of a fuck if being a nice boring guy is too much for you. Like get out of here with that. Moving on. But a single woman living her best life without kids can't be happy because she can't get a man because she's masculine, can't commit. Okay. Now all of those things I'm not really sure of. But I will say the one thing about when you talk about living your best life, the common response to that or criticism of that is if you say you want to get married at some point, living your best life, you're trading that in with letting a lot of options just ride right by you. And those options could be your best guy. But you're trading it in for a fucking Freaknik. Or today's version of Freaknik. Like that's the whole point. This phrase that she uses, which is that's what your 20s are for, and is referring to living your best life or whatever. And it's like you're literally just wasting time and then just I'm going to get a good quality guy after the fact. The work you put in was just fun for you. You didn't put work in for it's the same thing everywhere you go. If you don't put work in for something, you aren't likely to get something good out of that, right? If those degrees I'll talk about, if you don't put in the work to get the degree and pass the test and all that, do you get the degree? Do you get the good grades? Okay. If you don't put the work to get the good man, do you get the good man? That's the whole thing, right? So I spent a lot of time on that one comment. Shit. I Heart Nico. Who the hell is that? Dash said once one side comes with nothing. And then Tahoe said, that's how men date. Women never have nothing. List the thing good women come with and called it nothing. Is that what good women come with? Or was he referring to, because she could have a point. So all I can remember is he said support. Okay, he just passed it. The one criticism I will give that is y'all tend to use it as like a cop out, right? Because again, like I said at the beginning, you kind of can just not do that and then just say, oh, it's because you're not doing your job. So when the stuff like that gets taken off the table, then you can kind of like use this argument. Men say they don't value women. They don't value what women value when it comes to searching for a partner. So what are we really talking about here? That's the way men date. But that's how y'all choose to date. That's the wiring, right? What wiring is she talking about? Is she talking about the picking for support and all that, blah, blah, blah? Here's my personal thing. Now, this is not included in the red pill manosphere or any of that talk. Here's my thing, because I think dating is absolutely not for marriage, not to find a relationship, not to find a mate. If you come with that, are you going to display that while dating? Meaning, all of the dates, well, most of the dates, especially the first one, the first date ought to be, I provided food, you cook food. I'll see you after I come home from work. You show me support. I go fill your car up with gas. You do some like it's like if we're going to date on premises of this, then that's how dating is going to work. Because for me, this is where it gets to be really aggravating, because it's like you don't really want to actually bring the stuff you say that what you're saying right now, which is what men date for. Choose better is what y'all tell women, right? This conversation not about what somebody chose, smart ass. I'll do like 2 or 3 more. I'm not doing blank profiles. Notice how when she made her original statement, she never made gender specific. She was speaking in general, but he chose to make it about men, do it all the time. If you guys choose to accept the bare minimum, that's your fault. Now, are you calling it the bare minimum? Is the question. Or are you just saying that because you feel like that's how he referenced it? Or do you really feel like you think that that's the bare minimum? Moving on. Why do y'all really act like y'all want to do anything else other than just kind of like go on these dates and then just occasionally fuck around with the guy who you get a spark with? Like, why? Why? You know damn well you're not pulling up with no damn support. Had a similar conversation with some men a while back. If as a woman I already take care of all my needs once, I already have everything covered financially. What does having a man bring to the table for me other than sex? None of them could answer. Financially independent women are making this a moot point. Did she just take blame for the dating problems? Because if women are making this a moot point. Okay, here's the question I have to the women who feel this way, that women don't need men because things have changed, women work now. How do you want the relationship / marriage to work? That's one thing we need to get uncovered here. Because if you want relationships to work exactly the same as it used to be, well, you're going to have to turn back your clock and present yourself the same way they used to. It's like she said, it's a moot point to go and get someone who's independent and then you do all the shit she already does. It's fucking stupid. It's incredibly dumb. It's so stupid. Now, if you want things to be done in a new way, more modern way, then something like the man defaultly pays on the first date is kind of that doesn't work. That needs to be thrown out. So I'll do one more and then I'll be done. The point he's saying is that some women always want, but when you ask them to provide or meet you halfway in regards to certain things they want to fret about it, or they want to play the agenda card, is that right there is why some men don't deal with bullshit coming from some women. They're only one-sided for them. Okay, I'll end it right there. This is exactly why I don't date anymore. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't address anything. It's so dumb. You can't. Nobody's actually dating. Matter of fact, I'm about to go to my Facebook match right now. Okay, so when dying 28. She says, easygoing person, and I'm definitely a vibe. Very straightforward. I love poetry and writing, looking to make new friends and build something genuine. If you want to give pointless please don't like me. If you just want to text what you're doing, please keep it pushing. The whole vibe part. What does that mean? What does that mean? What are you telling me you do? What are you excuse me, what are you telling me you bring to the table? Like, this is the stupid shit. She just told you, all she did was say what you can't do. That's it. That's all she did. And the best way she expressed herself is, I'm a vibe, very straightforward, and love poetry and wine. Now, right after that, she says, looking to make new friends and build something genuine. Here's what I've come to understand what that means. It means I just want you to be, in my world, a friend, but I do want you to still court me and take me to shit like poetry and wine on your dime. And if you don't catch my eye, well, then you just did your job wrong. Literally what I just said in that video, about that video. It's a way of getting to demand shit, but like not really. I'm just a woman who kind of just enjoys nice things. I enjoy wine and poetry. Would you like to buy me some, like, shit like that? But you're just a friend, though. You're not exclusive. Just chill out. Just go with the flow. Just be one of those options in a Friday night book list. What do you bring? That's where the frustration starts. What the fuck you bring? Because now you just want me to just kind of hang around. What do you want? What do you bring? What am I getting out of this? Oh, I get your time at the wine and poetry thing. That's it. Well, okay, that's what you like. Are you gonna take me to wine and poetry then? Since that's your shit. Okay, this one was a lot less intelligent or intellectual, as you would say. I think is the word I was actually looking for. She says, I don't want to fuck none of y'all on here, so stop asking to see boobies and pull up, cause the answer is no. Zero tolerance for the fuckery or the bullshit y'all niggas be on. Don't like me if you're gonna be a weirdo, and I don't do meetups. Play with your mother's a BM, not me. Now, what do you think dating her is gonna be like? She's letting you know, if you can't understand this, she's letting you know, no, I don't want to fuck you, but obviously if you're a guy who she finds hot enough, she'll do it. But she's essentially setting the tone of, no, you have to take me out on dates, you have to do this, you have to do that, do that. But all she's doing is telling you, no, 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 no. Where the fuck do you go from here? Where do you go from here? I just don't understand. Where do you go? LPN. Strong, independent mother of 4. My kids are my life and come before anything. I'm tired of the single life, so if you think you can change that, shoot your shot. Translation. I want a man now. I got 4 kids. I'm pretty sure unless she like drops them off at her mom's house all the time, she's tired of just getting off work and handling 4 kids. She wants someone to come and show her a timeout. Provide her some fun for a second. All the while, like, with the ability to say, all right, now go the fuck away because now it's back to mommy shit. Like, leave me alone. Like, that is the same shit. Obligation on your end to provide at least a fun night and then nothing the other way. Unless they feel like it. When you are a mother of 4, if you are actually dating to get out of the single life, it should be quite simple. Do you have a criminal record? Have you ever been accused of molesting any children? Do you have a job? I'm in Westerville, Ohio. Would you come here? Do you live nearby? Could this work? Do you have kids? Okay, fucking great. There, syringe, run your STD check. All right, let's go. You don't need this mystery life anymore. You don't. You don't need to, oh my God, we're going where? Your priority is stability with 4 fucking kids. But we're going to pass that off as just run it through there at the beginning and then get somewhere else. Now I'm going to stop here because I'm not going to search through any more messages to try to find some shit like this. But y'all get the point. Y'all get the picture. That was more so of that original clip was some bullshit because it didn't really address anything. It was the same shit over and over again, which is we should be able to kind of like just show up on the date, exist, and then opt out whenever, which is really convenient. Yeah, both sides can do that, but it's really convenient when you literally have no obligation, because society's still putting the obligation on him to not only pay, but to be the more entertaining person, which is some bullshit because this is y'all shit. But all right, be right, not positive. I'm out.